3 years, 3 times second place. And every single time when we finished second in the Premier League, we were told maybe next year, maybe Arsenal are just not good enough. They are bottle jobs. Maybe Arteta has a ceiling and he can't get us past that finish line. Well, we won the league. 22 years, and I think it's something that after that loss to PSG, it's something we've kind of looked past a bit. You know, so many of us Arsenal fans, including me, wanted to win against PSG. Of course, you get to a Champions League final, you want to win, you go up 1-0 and you are touching one hand on the trophy. They get a penalty, Mosquera with a kind of poor challenge, they get a penalty, they go 1-1 and they beat us in the most cruel way you could possibly lose in football, a penalty shootout. But I'm not really here to talk about that today. I think if you zoom out of that, you take a look at our season as a whole, it's about the full picture of what this squad, this manager and this club just did across 9 months of football. Because when the dust settles, and it has for me a bit, Arsenal were Premier League champions for the first time since 2003-2004. 85 points, 26 wins, by far the best team in England. This is a thank you video to Mikel, to the players, to the journey, and to Arsenal. So what's going on, everyone? You are listening to Gunner Central here. I hope you're all doing well. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you guys haven't already, and let's get into it. The first talking point from the season, guys, we have to zoom out and look at this, is we've ended the wait. 3 consecutive second place finishes. The bridesmaid narrative has been around us. We are bottle jobs, this, that, and the other. Not only did we finally finish that 3 consecutive second place with winning the Premier League, but we also ended our 22-year drought of doing so. We did it with a game to spare as well. We could have made it a bit easier by maybe drawing with City, not losing to Bournemouth, but it's all worked out for our best. And I think we're the deserved winners of the Premier League. I mean, points don't lie at the end of the day, but we are the deserved winners as well. Yes, we don't have the most eye-catching football, the most beautiful football to watch, but we are so tough to beat. We are defensively by far the best team in Europe. We worked so hard all season through injuries, through inconsistencies, through games where we kind of didn't have anything going for us. We found ways to win those games. Of course, everyone's going to bring up certain refereeing decisions. Of course, but every single time that a team wins the Premier League, there are decisions that had to have gone your way. And it went our way, and we deserved it. We're the best team in England. We got rewarded for it. Ending a 22-year drought of winning the Premier League is not easy. Wenger couldn't do it for years. Emery couldn't do it. And Arteta took 6 years of belief from the board, but we got here in the end. We won the Premier League trophy. And I don't want us, after the loss to PSG, to look past that. That is a massive result. Had I asked all of you at the beginning of the season, would you be happy with a Carabao Cup final, a Champions League final, and a Premier League? You guys would have bit my hand off at the opportunity, for sure. We would have been so happy with that. And yes, losing in a Champions League final, losing in a Carabao Cup final makes you think about a potential treble we could have had, but we'll just end a 22-year drought to get in the Premier League. This is massive for us. And you look a bit more at this team, it's so positive going forward. You guys can all agree with me here. This team wasn't ticking completely the whole season. We had moments in the season where we looked really good, but we had moments where we let ourselves down, where we fell short, not just in finals, but against Southampton and in games against Bournemouth at home in the Emirates Stadium. This isn't our best team. This is not Arteta's best team. I think Arteta's best team is the 22-23 season. This is not his best team. Yet still, with not his best team, we go and win the Premier League. Next season, there's no Pep Guardiola. That in itself is a huge benefit for us. I do think Maresca will do well, but that's a huge benefit for us. This was Andrea Berta's first season with us as sporting director. That in itself, again, is showing this is just the start of stuff. These guys are young, and you had guys like Yorkrez and Eze, Zubimendi, all these new signings still trying to get adjusted to life at Arsenal, yet they all still performed in their own way, and they brought us to the promised land. The gut punch of PSG and losing the Champions League does sit heavy for me. It still does. But if you just take a zoom out at everything and you look at how good this team is, how young this team still is, Arteta said sign a new contract now in the summer. We've heard talk from essentially every Arsenal reporter that Arsenal are set to spend bigger this summer than they did last summer. We have huge gaps to fill. If we go fill those gaps, I can't see why we can't go back-to-back Premier League trophies, potentially get ourselves back into the Champions League final again. I know it's upsetting we didn't win the Champions League. I know it's upsetting that we didn't get 3 trophies. We were looking at 4 at one point, but we got a Premier League trophy, and I'm so happy for that. And I know it's still stinging from Paris. I know penalties are cruel. I know we wanted the double, but step back for a second. Premier League champions, Champions League finalists, a manager who's built something real. I mean, the squad has hunger, we're young, we have depth, we have identity, and we can only get better. The project isn't over. To me, it looks like this project is kind of just getting started with Andrea Berta, Arteta, and so on. So from me, I just want to say thank you, Mikel. Thank you, Arsenal. You've given us the season of our lives. And if you're watching this and you're an Arsenal fan, please drop a comment. Tell me your favorite moment from the season. How do you feel after losing the Champions League final? I'm gutted, but honestly, I'm so happy and so proud of the boys and so motivated and hopeful for what we can see in the future. Come on, you Gunners.